So, funny little fact about me. Back when I was in college, I used to intern for and eventually work for the marketing department for a pretty good sized corporation. And the director and the vice president, two women by the way, would always say, whenever you need to deliver bad news, whether it's to customers or to shareholders, you need to have one or both of these two things. One, you need to have someone who is a great orator, and or two, somebody who's really good looking. And my question is, which one of these does the G.I. Joe team have? Because honestly, I'm looking at these motherfuckers and they ain't got either one of them. Let me tell you, they have Emily and Lenny, and I'm just looking at these two. I'm like, Emily, like every time she breaks out her little cell phone, her little pink cell phone, and starts looking at it and starts delivering bad news about how everything's delayed. Like literally, she's been delivering the bad news since last June. We haven't gotten the figures for G.I. Joe Classified from last June that they announced, and she's whipping out the phone talking about there's gonna be some delays, sorry. Like, listen, you're not a good orator, and you're probably a very bubbly person, but you ain't like you ain't no Angelina Jolie, you ain't no Holly Berry, you ain't no like fucking I don't know, pick one. You ain't one of these Instagram thought chicks. Like, they seriously need to go recruit some Instagram thoughts and have them read the email from production that Emily reads every single time, because this chick is an embarrassment. I'm like, yo, where did you come from? People have been telling me like, oh, she came from the Power Rangers team or Barbie or wherever the hell she came from, someplace else. And I was like, oh, no wonder those lines have gotten better since she left. like, yo, where do you find these people? Like, dead ass. Think about it. Like, the entire G.I. Joe Classified line is digital renders. Literally, all they do is show you digital renders. I'm like, what? Y'all not selling NFTs, motherfucker? Give us some fucking figures. Like, yo, like, here's the thing. Here's what they should be doing. They could be playing the victim in this. They could play victim. They could do something along the lines of go to their management team and say, hey, we have this proposal to get people off our backs, and get them to rally and agree with us. They could go on and say, hey, listen, the management team, they're having a hard time believing in this, but we believe in this just as much as you do. We believe in the G.I. Joe Classified line as much as you do. So we're fighting to get these figures to you and like build some empathy. But no, they're not that bright. They're not bright enough to do that. Like, so what do? They show us NFTs. Like, this shit's embarrassing. Side note, who the fuck is this? What is this? Really, what is this? This dude looks like the world's worst pimp. Like, he looks like he's about to give the world's worst psychic reading. Like, yo, what? Oh my God. It's like, yo, what? Like, yo, that's how you show up to work, my dude. Like, yo, I feel like, straight up, I don't try to be racial with this shit, but like, yo, I feel like if he's a black dude, he show up to work like that, people would start giving him some side eye. Like, yo, what the my dude, what are you doing? What are you wearing? Come on, man. Come on. These are the kind of people that they're depending on to deliver the G.I. Joe Classified line. No wonder this shit's going to hell. Like, okay, think about it like this. The Transformers team, right? What does the Transformers team do? What do? They break out like pretty and intelligent women who are great orators. They get you motivated and excited for the product. And then they bring out the designers who apparently, according to people in on the forums, these guys are apparently award-winning designers. I can't confirm that. I'm too lazy to look it up. I'm just going by what some Joe Blow said on one of the forums. So they could be lying. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. But let's go with that for a second. If my man is an award-winning designer and you have two intelligent, pretty women delivering the news or what's coming out and when it's coming out, even if it gets delayed, it doesn't hurt as much. Like, it doesn't, like if George Clooney or Brad Pitt, for the ladies that watch my channel, or Denzel Washington, or pick your guy, Idris Elba, Daniel Craig, you know, Sean Connery in the 60s. Pick your poison, right? They came out and said, hey, listen, ladies, you're not going to get your Transformers until 2023. Sorry. So sorry. But hey, at least you get to look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out and said, you're going to be getting delays. Meanwhile, he's dropping his shirt, he's ripping his shirt off and, like, you know, walking around all slicked up and oiled up. The ladies would be like, okay, fine, I guess I'm just going to enjoy the delay. Like, yo, straight up. Like, G.I. Joe is like, yo, Hasbro this is more proof Hasbro don't give a shit about this line, at least here in the US. They don't give a shit. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but at this point, like, if they expect to make money on raising prices on their little NFTs, their little digital renders, then God bless you. Have at thee. But this shit's embarrassing. Emily, yo, straight up, girlfriend, you got to go away. Like, you got to find another job somewhere, because you're not up to the task of delivering bad news. Go recruit old girl, the little Asian girl from the Transformers marketing team. Go recruit her. Have her come over and give us the bad news as people who like G.I. Joe Classified. Give us that bad news and we'll call it good. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you collect G.I. Joe Classified? Are you even interested? If you were interested, do you even care anymore? Because, you know, they've only released 2 figures this freaking year. So far. Everything else is pre-orders and digital renders and promises. But yeah, with that said, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Be safe. Be good. And it's the Drunken Prime, cracking open another beer and signing off.